Hey guys, welcome back to Blocks. So, today I am discussing and reviewing the recent movie Captain Marvel. So, what happens in the movie? And if you haven't watched it and if you don't want to see spoilers, click off this video right now. Just click off until you see it. So, what happens in the movie is it takes place in 1995. I don't know what month or anything. Sometime in 1995, on a extraterrestrial planet known on Hala, the civilization known as the Kree. Basically, they are a military force that Hala is their main planet, and a soldier for their military named Veers. She keeps having recurring nightmares. So she goes and talks to her commander and teacher named Young Ron, who just basically he keeps telling her that just to forget about them, and just focus on controlling her powers. Because basically these Kree people, they have crazy, super strong superpowers. So guys, sorry about that. I got interrupted. But anyway, so then Veers goes to see basically the special intelligence. It's basically kind of like a artificial intelligence that is in charge of Kree. And basically the artificial intelligence, it forms into the person, whoever's going to visit the intelligence. Basically the artificial intelligence forms into the person that has inspired you the most. Now, the woman that it forms into for her is someone she does not recognize or remember. So then Veers and her team of soldiers, they go onto a remote planet to stop a group of alien shapeshifters known as Skrulls, because a secret agent for the Kree, it just needs some backup. So they go there, and Veers, she gets captured by the Skrulls and their commander, Talos. She gets taken prisoner on their ship, and basically her memory is probed, and she keeps experiencing the nightmares. She's able to escape the ship, and she escapes down to Earth and crash lands in Los Angeles, and in, of all places, a blockbuster. That just shows that you're in the 90s, not now. So then, the whole her crash attracts the attention of SHIELD agent Nick Fury, which obviously it's Fury. So then, and one of the Skrulls basically shapeshifts itself into another SHIELD agent that, along with Fury, try to get Veers as she's trying to escape. And and Fury actually notices that his partner is not notices that it's not his normal partner. His normal partner is actually able to kill the Skrull. And then when he goes back to SHIELD headquarters, the other Skrull, Talos, he basically is disguised as Nick's boss, the commander of SHIELD. And basically, Talos wants Fury to try and find Veers and try and just work together and figure out what's going on with her. So Nick goes to find Veers, and then Veers tries to go and find. Both of them go to an Air Force base to find this person named Dr. Lawson, who basically is the person that she keeps experiencing in her nightmares. So they go to the base, and they find out that this person, Dr. Lawson, has died 6 years ago in a plane crash way back in 1989. And they try and go, and that the government is hiding it for some reason. And they also find Lawson's cat, Goose, who is just wait until the end of this to hear how awesome he is. So then just busts in and tries to get Veers and Nick, and both of them escape, and in an Air Force spaceship, or not spaceship, but an Air Force plane, along with Goose, and they fly to Louisiana to try and find Maria Rambeau, who was the last person who saw Lawson and also Veers, because she also apparently was there back in 1989, who ever saw them alive. So they go there, they go to Maria's house in Louisiana, and also Talos is there, and basically, instead of trying to attack Veers and everyone, he stops. He also says he's confused because he has the black box of the plane from the crash back in 1989. So he plays it for everyone, and watching this, especially I'm watching this, Veers remembers that she is not Kree at all, that she is human. She was born on Earth, and she was an Air Force pilot named Carol Danvers, and that she basically, and during the crash, and that Lawson was actually not human at all. She was Kree, working with the Skrulls, and that when they were testing the plane that crashed, Lawson and Carol, they basically got attacked by Kree, and then they landed, because on the spaceship there was a central power core that was really powerful. So the plane crashed, Lawson died. Carol then encountered the young Moran, and basically destroyed the power core, and the explosion made her gain her powers and made her forget everything of her childhood. And then she was brought to Kree, and then that's all she's ever remembered since. So, now Carol agrees to help find a hidden cloaked, I guess, space station that's right outside the Earth that Lawson was working on, and agrees to work with Talos, along with Nick and Maria, to try and help them. So they go up there to the space station in the ship, and then they find a whole, I guess you could call a colony of Skrulls, including Talos' family. They find the main component that they were looking for. It has quite a name. I can't remember. I actually cannot remember. I saw this movie a week ago. I just did not have time to record this. So they go there, and immediately other Kree attack, and they basically capture everyone. They put Carol back into to meet with the artificial intelligence, and through talking with the artificial intelligence, Carol removes the implant that is preventing her from using her full powers. And with that, Carol breaks free, and she officially becomes Captain Marvel, and just starts defeating everyone, Kree and everyone. And also, Nick, Maria, and Talos and everyone, they escape their imprisonment and are able to get back on the ship. And they also and I feel like a funny thing that also happens is that when the Kree come, they basically scan everyone for their threat levels. And Nick, he has such a low level, but the cat Goose, he has such a high level, and it's discovered that everyone, Skrulls and Kree, are very afraid of him, because Goose is not a real cat, because he basically is a strange type of creature that can basically make a black hole, straight out of his mouth, and he sucks everyone inside. He can suck anything inside. It's really cool and just hilarious. Like when he first did this to the Kree, like everyone in the theater was just like, what? It was really funny. And Nick was then immediately really scared of him. And also, Goose also scratches Nick's eye, which is why he now has the eye patch. So they go there so that everyone escapes, and the Kree, I guess, supreme military comes to try and destroy the Earth, and Captain Marvel is able to stop the missiles and launch them and detonate them, and the Kree all retreat and head back. So then Captain Marvel decides to try and help the Skrulls find a new home world to live. So she goes with the Skrulls out into space, and that really is it. And Nick Fury begins to try to find other superheroes and makes the Avengers. So then the credits roll, and we fast forward into a post-credits scene where now we're back after the events of Avengers Endgame, or not Endgame, Infinity War, after Nick is gone, and the pager is now being looked at by other people, and then the Captain Marvel comes back, and it just asks, "Where's Nick?" And yeah, that's really it. And it's also said that Captain Marvel will be in Endgame, which honestly, going into this, I already knew she was going to be in it. So yeah, that really is it for what happens in the movie. All in all, this movie is really good. It has a really good action. The plot twist is really good, and the cat is awesome. Watch this movie if you can. Hurry up before it goes out. And after this, it's Endgame. It's time for Endgame. Another month and a half. Endgame is coming. I can't wait to see it. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give this a like and subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.